What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in. It's been a while since I sat down here and did one of these, so I just wanted to fill you in with what's been going on with me in the off season, fill you in with some new news, and well, I'm gonna jump right into it. So I just want to be blunt. I am no longer participating as a driver in Formula Drift. It's tough to say. Last year was my worst season in Formula Drift. It was the most expensive year with the least amount of driving, and my overall standings just plummeted straight to the bottom. It was terrible. I blew an engine. I spent a lot of R&D with some new sponsors and some new products, and I went through a bunch of fuel pumps and clutches and all kinds of stuff. So it was a lot going on, and it broke me down mentally. Off the track, there was a lot going on too. I started a new diet at the beginning of last year, which is self-inflicted, but it is still something I was, getting used to, getting acclimated with. I went through some relationship things. I rent out rooms at my house, and I had to evict a tenant, and it took me like 9 months to evict that tenant. It was a horrible experience, and I didn't get that income from that tenant, which meant I had to pick up some additional shifts at work. So now I had to try to find a new balance between work and FD and just, life. So I just couldn't have another season like that. So during this off season, I wanted to make the car more reliable. I wanted to use the foundation of my team to help me get there, and my sponsors, and just be ready for the 2025 season. I know I had a rough year, but I did participate in all 4 rounds of Pro Spec. I also went to all 4 rounds of Pro, which I think shows my level of dedication to the series. Not many Pro Spec drivers do that, which is unfortunate because it's a great opportunity for growth and with your sponsors and networking and the series itself, but whatever. So I actually ended last year with 21 sponsors, which is fantastic. I mean, I'm super proud of that. I don't think a lot of Pro Spec drivers can say that either. So I've been told by many that I run my program professionally at a pro level, but I just need to get better results on the track. So, but after I got the news that I would not be in FD for 2025, it just killed me. I mean, it just killed me. It made me start thinking about when I first earned my license 5 years ago in 2020, and then even before that, I spent 5 years the road getting up to there in Pro-Am, and I mean, I started drifting on track in like 2010, so I've been drifting for like 15 years, and when I did earn my license, I did give myself a 5-year plan, and in those 5 years, I created a brand, and I formulated a team, and I solidified sponsors, and overall, I mean, I felt pretty successful. It was a wonderful life experience that only most people can ever dream of doing. I've made so many friends. I have countless memories. And it was cool to be part of the movement of the Pro Spec division. I was part of it the first year it started. So, when you're competing in a new series and these rules are changing to make the series better and bigger, and it's just cool to be part of that movement. So I will admit though, the competition is increasing, and I'm not just talking about like the actual driving. Like, the car's never fast enough, the car's never light enough. The team could be better, the sponsors could be bigger. This whole social media thing is nuts. That's its own level of competition between Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all the things. That part's crazy. And every single year, these drivers are getting younger and younger. Like, some are so young, they don't even have driver's license. Like, to drive on the street. Can you imagine, like, not having to drive your truck and trailer that has your drift car in it to the event and just showing up? Dude, you already made it. Like, that's awesome. I wish I could do that, like, all the time. That'd be awesome. Having unlimited financial support and resources helps shape you into being the most successful that you could be. So I'm not jealous of that at all. In fact, I'm super happy that is, what this has become, and I'm happy to see those individuals come into this series to help grow it to be the level it needs to be at. And they're going to be part of that new movement just like I was when I came in there. And that's awesome. Super cool. I'm super happy for them. I'm 35. I've established a great career. It's allowed me to be able to afford a drift car and a truck and a trailer and to be able to go drifting. I have a home, relationship, a dog. Like, I've built this foundation. So if you're still a teenager and you've become a professional race car driver in Formula Drift, you don't have any of these distractions of how you're going to pay your mortgage or anything like that. Taking care of your family, you should be able to excel pretty quickly, and I would imagine that most of these younger guys are. So that's just amazing. It's so awesome. But I'm going way off topic here. So there's just so much that goes into participating at a professional drifting series like Formula Drift. You guys probably have no idea. 10% of it is driving. The other 90% is business. You have to grow your brand. You have to manage your team. You have to advertise for your sponsors. And then at the actual events, you're so busy, you don't have time to do anything because you have drivers meetings, you have autograph signings, it's important to engage with your fans at your pits. You're gonna be selling merchandise, and then when the day's finally winding down, it's really, really important to bond with your team. Creating these long-lasting memories with these people. These are the people that are putting in their time, blood, sweat into just making sure that you succeed. So sometimes just all of this takes the fun out of drifting. And when I think about fun and drifting, I think about the beginning days. I think a lot of us do from time to time. It was Jimmy and Chris and we all had these stock 240s, and we would just go to grassroots drifting events when we could, and we were just having a blast, and we'd camp and spend a night in the trailer and stay up all night partying and wake up the next day and do it all over again. These are really, really good times. And then we built the V8 FRS, and the Jack Motorsports name was born, and it's just a lot of fun. And I remember when we got our first big sponsor, and it was just so cool. I don't know, man. It's just different times back then. Drifting was also different back then, but that's a whole nother topic. So now what, right? Now I'm not an FD. I gotta be honest. I'm still trying to figure out what I am gonna do. I definitely want to get back into the fun of drifting. So you're definitely gonna see me at a lot more grassroots events. I have my 350Z, which has a stock engine, stock transmission. Tires last all day on it. It's super fun to drive, super reliable. I also do want to do some bigger events though, with the FD car. This is very expensive to operate and maintain, and tires, so many tires. And then I actually truly enjoy the Jack Motorsports 240SX drift experience I've created. I love teaching people drifting and coaching them and showing them how to do it for their first time. And I'm being a little selfish because I know I single-handedly I'm growing the industry on a personal level one by one. But it's super rewarding for me, and these customers have the time of their lives, whether they're spinning out and doing figure eights all day or if they're actually killing it. So it's extremely rewarding for me. I will do the experience for as long as I can. I don't know, maybe I can make some more YouTube videos like this, some extra time, so I would like to dabble in that a little bit. Also, through the channels of Formula Drift, I've met drivers and brands and companies all over the planet, and I don't know, I think it'd be really cool to maybe see what it'd be like to drift on a global scale. I can use the perks of my employer to fly unlimitedly to all these different countries. So if I could line up renting a drift car in a different country, I think it would be super cool to absorb that culture and just go drifting around the world. I don't know, that sounds really cool to me. So I have been talking with some drivers and some brands that I've partnered with to try to lock something down, but yeah, we'll see how that part comes out. It'd be really, really cool. If I'm being honest, I think that the marketing ability in the professional world has exceeded my driving skills. So if there were drivers that would like some, some coaching or shaping, so they can grow their brand or solidify some sponsors or something, I'd definitely be open to seeing what that would look like. Maybe even potentially working with another driver full time. Long-term plans, man, it'd be really cool to be a team owner. I think I would do that extremely well, actually. So, but these are all just like random thoughts. I'm not diving in one direction or another right now. So we'll see how that goes. And just so we're clear, I only have love for Formula Drift. I am so thankful to have been part of Formula Drift for as long as I was. And I would encourage anyone who aspires to be a Formula Drift driver to go and chase that dream, regardless of what your role models, families, or friends would tell you. It's not easy. It's definitely harder to get in now than it was when I got in. But if that's something you want to do, you should do that. And if there's anything I can do to help with that, I would love to help someone succeed to chase their dreams. So just let me know. But I'm open to all kinds of ideas. So if you guys have some thoughts that you think, man, I think you'd be really, you should look down this direction, or I think you'd be good at this, feel free to tell me about it. Maybe there's just some things I'm not seeing right now that might be a good fit for me. So until then, I'm just going to be kind of coasting along. Don't worry, you'll see me at drifting events. I'll be around. But if you do see me, make sure you come and say hi. I could use the additional support right now in these times where I'm trying to figure out my new path. So listen, guys, thanks for tuning in as always, and I'll talk to you guys soon. All right, see ya.